Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of. This was actually that's the first time I've ever said another exciting. This is the first exciting. Hello, welcome to the first exciting episode.
I will be taking over the show from now on. My name is Dylan Weber. Hello, audience. Is anyone listening to this?
I mean, in the future, possibly.
Oh, hi.
And also, no.
If you listen, we're doing this on a Tuesday. If you listen to this on a Wednesday, email us and let us know.
If you listen to it on a Thursday, text me. If you listen to it on a Friday, text Dylan. If you listen to it on a Saturday, throw your phone in the trash. So today we're doing something a bit unconventional. We're talking about Dylan Weber with Dylan Weber. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. While I do, why don't you tell me your top 5 Dylan Webers?
My top, what do you mean?
Well, usually on the show, when I'm putting 5 minutes on the clock, I'll ask people, like, if we're talking about doctors, I'll be like, tell me your top 5 doctors.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Dylan Weber, number 1.
Mm-hmm. Dylan Weber?
Yeah.
For all the other 4?
Yeah,
well?
I'm going to go with that.
Okay. Are there any other famous, or are there
Actually,
any famous
there
Dylan
was
Webers?
When I first got Facebook about 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I got an invitation from a bunch of Dylan Webers to form a Dylan Weber group. And
That's
at that
awesome.
time, I was super creeped out. I was like, I don't know. And now I've been struggling to find that group again because I think
you feel like you're the
they
only
deleted
Dylan
me
Weber?
out of the group. But there's actually a surprising amount of Dylan Webers. I don't know, 7 maybe.
That's a lot.
In the world, yeah.
That's a lot. Dylan
I don't know.
Webers.
I only know one Hal Baum. So.
Yeah. Well, I was on Facebook, and I found another Hal Baum, and
Oh.
I tried to be friends with him constantly, and he just continually ignored me.
See, that would have been me. I would have ignored you.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe. Do you think that people who have the same name have some kind of connection, or do you think
No.
it's okay? No.
No.
Okay.
I don't. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna form a group. But
Do
now,
you think it's the opposite? Do you think people with the same name are opposed to each
are
other?
usually pretty different.
Yeah.
I think so.
And I think most.
I think with the full name, definitely.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes, like, you can be like, oh, you look like a Bridget.
Yeah. To
someone
to
whose
me?
name is Bridget.
Do I look? Yeah.
No.
Well, I'm saying, do you think people who have the same name hate each other because they have the same name? And it's like, I don't want anyone else with that name.
Yes.
Would you be happier if you were the only Dylan Weber in the world?
Yeah.
Would you be happier if you had all the money in the world?
Oh. All of the money? Like, I took it from
All
everybody?
of it. Like, nobody has money except you, and then since nobody has any money, it loses all value. And we have
then
to
no.
form a new currency with shells.
No, because I'd rather have shells then.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But then what if you had all the shells? And then we went
And
back
nobody.
to, and when we went back
it's
to
not
paper
gonna.
currency.
I don't think it's gonna change if I have everything and nobody has
Okay.
anything, and
Okay.
so thus all of my
It's
things
worthless.
lose value.
I mean, but that's a lot of shells. Still.
Yep.
What would you
Yeah.
do with that many shells?
I actually, every time I go to a beach somewhere, I always try to smuggle shells back, and my dad's like, "That's just a lot of dirt and sand that you're bringing back in a bag." And
I mean,
then
that's not
usually
what
the
shells are.
airline. I know, but they usually go along with it, and I never can usually take it on a plane.
Why not?
I don't know.
They don't let you have shells on a plane?
No.
Really?
Let's do that as a movie idea.
Okay.
Shells
on
on a plane.
Sick of these motherfucking shells on this motherfucking plane. And
Yep.
then it just cuts to a shell sitting
Yep.
on a seat.
Cuts to Dylan taking out his Ziploc bag
Yeah.
of shells to play
Right.
with. That'll be a blockbuster.
I'd say so.
If
It'll
we-
be in Blockbuster.
If we can get,
before they close.
well, mine already closed back in my
Yeah.
hometown.
That wasn't that a blast when the Blockbuster closed and you can buy DVDs for like a penny?
No, because I liked going to Blockbuster.
Oh, to rent DVDs?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was actually kind of sad because now it's a mattress store.
Oh,
I can't rent mattresses.
that's true.
I mean, maybe you could. I suppose I've never tried it.
You should go
knock
in
it
and
till you
see
try
if
it.
you could find it. That return slot would be pretty big, though.
Ah,
Are you okay?
yeah. I'm sorry, I
What
just had a
happened?
heart attack.
Oh, Jesus. Should I call a doctor?
No.
Good. I don't want to. My phone's all over
I
there.
almost had a heart attack when we were doing our workshop with Susan Messing.
Really?
Not because I was stunned, because I literally thought I was having a heart attack. It really wasn't. It was just like a muscle.
Cramp?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was on my heart.
Your heart had a muscle cramp?
Yeah. Well,
That's
something
strange.
along those lines.
Or maybe it was like a pectoral.
Yeah, I don't have any pecs, but
I mean, everyone has pecs.
I got mine removed.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, why?
It's personal. Did you
Just
not get
personal preference.
my management should have talked to you about things not to discuss that.
No,
That's one of the big
had
ones.
a conversation with anybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
I suppose I should talk to my management.
Yeah. MGMT.
Yep.
It's a good band,
Yep.
probably.
Kids.
Yeah. These
And-
days.
No, Kids
Oh.
is a song. But Kids These Days is also a band.
That's true. They went to my high school. But this ain't about me. Let's talk about Dylan Weber.
Okay.
So
yeah, we have
nicknames
been
that you like.
Dill has been a growing one.
Dill Pickles.
Dill pickles I got a lot in like grade school because
Mhm.
kids were like, "Oh my God, I'm so original," because that's Rugrat. I was like,
Yeah.
heard it about 80,000 times.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Kids.
My family calls me Dylon.
Hmm.
My sister calls me Di. Does that mean we're done?
No, that just means that I have to take my medicine. No.
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, that's been 5 minutes talking to Dylan Weber, a.k.a. Dylon, a.k.a. Dill Pickles, a.k.a. Dilly Bar, which is what I call you. A dilly bar is a kind of ice cream treat.
Mm-hmm. Audience, I want to know, do you guys, so this is a frequent thing. Hal likes to say that we do it for 5 minutes, and then he goes over.
Yeah.
Does that make you guys mad? Take your time.
So far, no response.
Yeah,
I assume it doesn't.
Take your time.
Yeah. Email us, text us, depending on what day it is.
On the days.
Check back and as a reference. Well, that's been our time. Thanks, Dylan, for talking to me.
You are welcome, Hal.
Thank you, people, for listening. And as always, thank you and good night. So long.
You gave me a pet name, which is not to say I like it. We met at a party, not to say I was invited. You said love was just